Hey everyone, it's Rick Carson, and today we're at the wonderful Make Believe Studios, and we're changing things up a little bit. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade is a phrase that you may have heard on the internet or from your grandma, but something interesting happened to me. I currently have been trying to figure out the solution of how to have everything hooked up all at once at the studio. And of course, that comes down to having a lot of inputs and outputs to my DAW. We just expanded and we got a bunch of new Metric Halo interfaces. And one really nice thing about the Metric Halo interfaces is they have a really stable clock and they're really good at linking up other things through their digital ins and outs, which my last system was a little bit more finicky with. So we received 3 Tascam MX2424s from our buddy Jordan for pretty much nothing. With a little finesse and finagling, we figured out how to use them as dedicated analog to digital and digital analog converters utilizing their AES ins. We had to make these custom AES breakout cables, but we have those now, and we are going to modify the Tascams a little bit. We want to unplug all of the hard disk drives. We also want to unplug the converter that we're not using so that only one of the converter cards will actually be powered by the power supply. Hopefully this will help extend the life of the units by taking off as much draw from the power supply and heat out of the boxes as possible. Then from there, what's really cool is that we intend to plug in a lot of stuff into this back rack at our studio, and if all goes well, hopefully we'll be able to utilize this gear from any room in the building. So we're gonna start with my room and we're gonna start modifying these units right now and hopefully get some stuff installed. So we've got the boxes open and you can see that they're very, very clean. The first thing that, and I'll be honest, I've already been in here. We've been working on this for a couple days. I've already disconnected the power supplies to the drives. I've disconnected the SCSI cables just so that these things aren't even trying to load or mount up. Now what I need to do is figure out which one of these cards I need to go about disconnecting. And this should be relatively easy to do. This box here, I'm utilizing as my digital outs, which means that this will be the analog to digital converters that I need to utilize. So I'm just disconnecting the SCSI drive and the power supply to this other hard drive that was still spinning up. And then in this box, we are using the output cards but not the input. So we're gonna take out this one down here, which hopefully doesn't affect, it shouldn't. And then we're gonna take out that one. Okay. So, yep, digital ins, analog outs, analog ins, digital outs. This one goes on top, this one goes on bottom when they actually get installed.